Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Incoming fire.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Sarge. I'm going to give you guys my top 5 snipers to be running in Season 3 of Warzone and the kind of loadouts you can spec each sniper rifle out with. For number 1, obviously we're going to be going for the Kar 98. It is the best sniper to be using right now. That has been pretty much the last couple seasons. This gun has ruled Warzone. For the loadout, this is pretty much what most of the like the pro players use. And also what I use as well. So the mono suppressor, the long barrel 27.6 tac laser for more ADS, sniper scope. You can opt that one for the variable zoom, which is good, and then the F-Tac sport cone, which gives you more ADS. I do recommend also for the reticle on the sniper scope to run with Ecover shot. It's probably the most cleanest reticle for this weapon. So that's going to be the main loadout for the car. Then you can swap out the barrel. I've seen some people go for more of a short range if you want to go a little bit more aggressive, and then put in a stippled grip tape for more ADS. Or you can go for a sleight of hand to get back into the gunfights when you're tackling on multiple teams. I've seen that used as well. If you want to go ultra aggressive, I've seen people even take off the mono suppressor and then just run full ADS with sleight of hand. F-Tac sport comb can be swapped in with the precision comb. Aiming stability is a really good way to give yourself a little bit less scope sway. Kar 98 does take the slot for number 1. Next weapon, we're going to be going over into the SPR 208, which is my current favorite, and the loadout that I'm using for mine is pretty much standard. Everyone is using this, so it's your mono suppressor, long barrel, again, tac laser, the Solo Zero, which is basically the sniper scope for the SPR, and then the normal round mags gives you the highest bullet velocity in the game. It's faster even than the Lapua, so that is what you want to use for pretty much a standard on this weapon. If you want to swap something out, you can probably take the barrel out and go for a stock or a perk. That's an option. Again, optic, you can even throw in the variable zoom, which I think is a little bit faster on the ADS side of things. I just like the cleaner sight for the Solo Zero, so that's just personal preference. And that's just another way you can spec it out. The barrel Dragoon was what I've used in the past, but you do take a big hit to the bullet velocity, so if you're going to go for more of a sneaky and ultra aggressive build, then you can run that as well. And you don't need the mono suppressor for that, so that's pretty cool. And you can just run your stock. Bolt assembly, if you want to go for a faster rechamber, you can use the feather. Again, these are just options for you to maximize your potential on using this weapon, but this is what you're looking at. Here's my overall go-to for the sniper. Favorite sniper in the game, obviously, because you can also play defensive with it. Has almost the same bullet velocity as the HDR, which is the top tier sniper in the game for traditional sniping. So I love that. I love the fact that you can engage opponents close, or you can sit back, pop a couple shots, and all your shots will line up. Almost feels like hit scan in certain distances. So this weapon is absolute one of my favorite snipers in the game. So that takes the number 2 slot. Number 3, we're going to go over to the sniper rifles, and we are going to equip the ZRG. If I was going to spec this one out, it would pretty much be your agency moderator, which is your mono suppressor, combat recon, because that has the fastest bullet velocity in the game. And then if you want to use an optic, you can use the 3 times or the 4 times. Those work beautifully. I probably would put that on, so 4 times, and then go in with a ammunition. You do want the 5 round because 3 round is way too short. And then your serpent round, which is the fastest ADS grip in the game. So this will be my overall go-to for the ZRG. If you do want to swap things around, you can either swap an optic and use the default optic for a stock. Lasers, I think you could go for Tiger Team if you want to add some more ADS movement speed and movement speed in general, just to make it a little bit faster. That works quite well. This will be the number 3 sniper in Warzone Season 3. Has pretty much the fastest bullet velocity, up to about 500 meters, as per true game data is defined, and then that's pretty much your go-to all-around beast of a weapon. I think this one slightly edges the HDR, which is going to be the number 4 sniper in this category. That has a lot to do with its bullet velocity. So it's a faster bullet velocity than any gun in the game, up to about 500 meters. Taking fourth place is the HDR, which was previously the best traditional sniper to run in the game. That is prior until ZRG took its place, and that had a lot to do with its bullet velocity. It had the best bullet velocity in the game. You had very little bullet drop, and that's what made this weapon just an all-around a beast. This is what pretty much everyone is using as far as the pro scene goes. That's mono suppressor, long barrel, tac laser, the variable zoom because it gives you extremely farther range zoom than just your average scope. And then the FTAC Stalker Scout, which is an ADS stock. If you want that competitive edge, this is what you're going to run. If you want to swap things out, you can swap the stock out for either a perk. You don't really need an ammunition upgrade because you're going to hurt your ADS severely, so that's not right. A lot of people don't run ammunition on this. That's pretty much it. You don't have a lot of options. You can probably go for a shorter barrel if you do plan on playing a little bit more aggressively, but again, there's better snipers that are dedicated to the aggressive role. You don't really need to be using this for an aggressive sniper, but this is your overall top 4 best sniper in Season 3. As far as the 5th best sniper to use in the game, it was a toss-up between the Swiss K31 and the Pelington and the Tundra. These are all really good options. I think the Pelington ended up winning in this instance for me specifically because I do like the aggressive sniping role. I think traditionally probably the Tundra, but these two weapons did take a nerf to its bullet velocity for whatever reason. It's not the same bullet velocity that we had last season. It's a little bit slower now, but they're not as slow as the Swiss. Swiss K31 has probably one of the worst bullet velocities for an aggressive sniper in the game, so this one is basically out. So yeah, I went with the Pelington. Pelington, as far as my loadout go to, this is what I'm using: Rap Suppressor, Combat Recon, that's bullet velocity, 4 times or 3 times, that's completely up to you. 7-round mag, this is what makes this weapon really shine. You have a lot more bullets to work with versus its Modern Warfare counterparts, and then Serpent Wrap for that increased ADS. If you want to swap things around, you can swap in the optic for your preference. You can change the ammunition just to keep the 5-round, run a laser if you want to go for more movement speed while you're ADSing. You can do that for Tiger Team Spotlight. You can work on a stock if you want sprint to fire, which really doesn't make sense if you want to use a sprint to fire attachment because that has nothing to do with ADS. It's just being able to shoot the gun as soon as you come out of sprint. And yeah, that's pretty much your go-to for the 5th top 5 snipers in the game. Today's game, I'm going to be running my favorite sniper, and I'm going to be using a loadout that was suggested by you guys in the comments. This one specifically comes in from Dilly Pickle 04, aka Avery, who is a regular on my channel. We're going to take out the barrel and we're going to work in the blitz stock, and that is going to be the loadout I'm going to be using right here. And I'm going to be pairing it up with the XM4. XM4, I think, is probably one of the best sniper support weapons to be running in the game. It's essentially what the FFAR used to be, or it's going to replace what the FFR was. Doesn't hit exactly just like the FFAR, but you get that extreme mobility that the FFAR had, with great bullet damage, bullet velocity, and everything above. So it's like an M4 A1, just like what we were using in Modern Warfare, but the XM4 instead. This is what I'm using for my go-to. This was also used in one of the 50K tournaments, and the team that ended up winning the 50K tournament was using this loadout. And so I was trying it out, love it. Absolutely a beast of a weapon. Perfect sniper support to be using for your games. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what your favorite sniper for Season 3 is. If there's any choices that you probably would change in my top 5, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Good to go.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Call for fire. Target's marked.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. Impact, no joy.
Enemy soldier incoming. the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash.
Incoming fire!
You got this.
Damn it! No!
Enemy soldier incoming.
You bad! How?
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Incoming fire!
Receiving hostile.
So did I.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm driving. I'm driving. I'm driving.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. the AO. Enemy dropping into the area.
For you?
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy marked.
Enemy soldier incoming.